Alright, well hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video here on the channel, and today we found out Antonio Brown has been traded to the Oakland Raiders for a 3rd and a 5th round pick. That, I feel, is a steal for the Oakland Raiders. This guy is one of the best receivers in the league, maybe the best, but his antics lately has gotten him traded to the Oakland Raiders. He's a 99 overall, Madden 19 cover boy, and he got traded to the Oakland Raiders. How well will he do in Oakland? I don't know. That is a question that needs to be answered, and in today's video it will. We will find out what his stats will look like in today's video. Antonio Brown, number 84, 99 overall. He's 30 years old. He's got the superstar development. He is now working with Derek Carr at quarterback. And in other news, Trent Brown has been signed by the Oakland Raiders as well, and is going to be the highest paid left tackle in the league, coming from New England. So with that being said, we're going to find out how Antonio Brown does this season, and tell me what you guys think Antonio Brown's stats are going to look like. We're going to sim midway through the season, see how well he fares with the Oakland Raiders, and let's say he gets so far 600 yards midway through the season and has 8 touchdowns. But I doubt it, because the way Madden servers, or the way they simulate it, isn't the greatest and doesn't look like real life stats, but it's better than nothing. So let's check it out. Antonio Brown, here we go, man. What kind of stats you got for us? Antonio Brown has 468. That is less than expected. And 3 touchdowns. That is less than expected as well. So far, Antonio Brown isn't having a smooth transition here in Oakland. And this trade, I don't know why Antonio Brown was fighting with the Steelers. He is not going to be as successful as he was in Pittsburgh. I feel like this is a bad move for him, but he is getting paid. So he just cares about the money now, I guess, at this point. He didn't win a championship. He's getting up there in age. He wants to cash in, before he gets old. And, time's moving on, and he realized that, he needs to cash in, because he knows he's not going to be the same productive player as he was in Pittsburgh for the past 6 straight seasons. I'm pretty sure he got 1,500 yards each season, and he has been balling for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He got voted as the Madden 19 cover boy, and now he is here in Oakland. So far his season hasn't been the greatest, but we're going to see how well he does at the end of the season. Does he make the Oakland Raiders go to the playoffs? I highly doubt it, because with the Chiefs in the division and the Broncos and the Chargers, it's going to be tough. But we'll see. Can the Oakland Raiders pull it off? And it looks like they did not make the playoffs. And Antonio Brown is still standing at a 99 overall. And man, oh man, let's check out his stats. And it looks like the Raiders finished 7-9. So, those are Derek Carr's stats. If Derek Carr only had 16 touchdowns, then that means Antonio Brown only had 4. That is terrible. He had below 1,000 yards receiving. He had 870 yards. 13.2 yards per reception. He averaged 54 a game. Not the greatest, man. And only 4 touchdowns receiving. That is terrible. Run after catch, he got 298. Run after catch, average 4.5. Longest reception was only 25 yards. And he played all 16 games. It's not like he got hurt or anything. That is pathetic. Antonio Brown is doing terrible in his first season with the Oakland Raiders. Now, we're just going to upgrade all the players, so then Antonio Brown gets the best advantage here in Oakland. But, dude, he's doing terrible. He is doing terrible. We're going to sim to next season for Antonio Brown, see how well he does. We're just going to find out. Will he improve? I hope so. And I'm pretty sure the Raiders fans do as well. And another question for the Raiders this offseason is they could possibly get Le'Veon Bell. Imagine if they got 2 of the killer bees, Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. that would be an instant impact, and I believe people will just watch the Raiders more because of these 2-star players that just left Pittsburgh. All right, so Antonio Brown is at a 96 overall. He has definitely went down in overall. He used to be a 99, and now his development is at star development. So you can see, you know, him getting older and not having a great productive season as he usually does. He's gonna go down in overall. So yeah, now he's only at star development. Used to be at superstar development. And it doesn't even look like the Raiders have Marshawn Lynch anymore. He probably retired. He's like, screw this place. We're not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, so yeah, let's just sim midway through the season and see what his stats are looking like. Hopefully they're better than last season, because last season he wasn't productive at all, and you know, it just hasn't been great whatsoever for him coming here to Oakland, and he probably should have stayed with Pittsburgh Steelers. And looks like so far I'm right. So they're 2-5. That is pathetic. Let's see. We're gonna check out the stats real quick. And Derek Carr only has 8 touchdown passes, so I don't know what's up with Oakland. Alright, he's 489 yards receiving and only 1 touchdown. That is pathetic. And he's played all 7 games so far, you know. He's averaging 14.8 yards per reception, 69 per game. That's more than he was last season. Yeah, that's not a great stat line for Antonio Brown. If he could finish above 1,000 yards receiving, then I guess he had a better season, but I don't know. Let's see. We're going to sim to the end of the season, check out Antonio Brown's stats. Did he improve? I don't know. We'll find out. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts about this trade to the Oakland Raiders. Do you think this will be good for Antonio Brown, or you think he's going to regret it and wish he stayed in Pittsburgh? It looks like they didn't make the playoffs once again. They finished 5-11, so they had a worse season, and I'm pretty sure Antonio Brown did as well. We're going to check it out right here. Antonio Brown, alright, he had 5 touchdowns. That is more than last season. He did have more yards, so I'm guessing he had a more productive season this year, but still not reaching 1,000 yards, which is actually bad for receivers like Antonio Brown's caliber, you know. He's averaging 13.3 yards per reception, you know, 50. This is just not the same old Antonio Brown. You can see age has took a toll on his stats for sure. He's played all 16 games. That is no reason why his stats are bad. So, you know, his longest reception is 26 yards. I expect more out of Antonio Brown, and you never know. This might be what Antonio Brown's production might be in Oakland, but tell me what you guys think of this trade. And he is 32 now. He's still on 96 overall, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna wish he stayed in Pittsburgh because he was great there, and I feel like this isn't a great situation for him because I don't feel like he'll go to the playoffs this year. He didn't go last year, but you know, I don't think he's gonna go for 2 straight years in a row. Juju Smith-Schuster has replaced him in Pittsburgh, so Pittsburgh's not worried about replacing him. They already basically did with Juju Smith-Schuster. But this trade, I don't know if it was worth it for Antonio Brown and his career. He's putting his career in jeopardy. Is he going to win a championship? I highly doubt it. And, you know, the Raiders are going to move to Las Vegas. All this stuff is going to happen. And Antonio Brown is along the ride. And I don't know if he's going to be pretty good at his job here in Oakland. I don't know. We'll see. But tell me what you guys think about this trade. Do you think he will be great in Oakland? I highly doubt it, guys. I highly doubt it. Tell me down in the comment section down below. Would really like to hear you guys' thoughts about that. But with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. Rock Soldier 72 signing off.